Hello, this is Kira here. I'm going to bring you a video on Dota. The topic will be jungling. I'm going to show you how to jungle with the very first jungle hero, I suppose, Chen, the Holy Knight. This is just a Sentinel side demonstration on how a jungling expedition might look like in the game. I'm playing this on an AI map, and there is one computer opponent, no allies. They're probably going to go mid, so you kind of get that sense of basically like you're in the jungle by yourself and you're just doing your thing. So let's get it going. We'll put in the mode AP, and we're going to get our Chen, who's over here, the Holy Knight. And basically the way that you do this is that I'm going to do this as a pub Chen, so you're not required to buy chicken or observer wards. So obviously the first skill you get is Holy Persuasion. That allows you to dominate a creep. Since you're not buying any of those support items, I suggest you just get Ring of Basilius and Healing Salve. So basically you want to keep it on. You can turn it off by clicking on it once to make it hero only. But since you're going to be utilizing creeps and they'll have mana, you want to keep that mana aura on, as well as the armor. Yeah. So that's about it. I'm just going to show you where you're supposed to go, some timing. Usually when you come here, you want to come to this spot right over here. And then get here as soon as possible. Coming from the Sentinel side, you should get here before any Scourge heroes get there. You should be able to see them coming. You have this huge vision here, which you might want to do occasionally. If they're smart, they might gank you from this side, so you can come here and check. But you just stay here to look for the rune. So you just want to stay here. If you're playing with allies in a real game, they'll probably come with you. You'll have 2 or 3 in this general area, maybe here. So in 20 seconds you're going to check rune. That's your responsibility as a jungler, is to control runes, tell your teammate, usually your solo mid who has a bottle, after a couple minutes where the rune is. So basically here we're going to check what rune. You can just do this and then let go when it spawns to see. So you have an illusion rune, you can leave that or you can take it. Just for demonstration here, to be accurate, or not to be accurate, but just to assume that if the rune was at top here, then basically, you wouldn't get the rune. So I don't want to take any rune to make this seem any easier than it should be. I'm going to show you the hardest case scenario. So you usually can hang out right here. You can do a little bit more scouting. At 27 seconds, you can start moving out. So what you want to do is check this camp first. That's pretty good, that creep. But you want to check to see if you can get a centaur. Now here's a trick. If you come close here, you can see that. So you saw those were ogre magi's there. So you can just take this one. What you want to do is immediately after you take this out, take your creep. You want to go right here as fast as you can. You'll see that you won't actually get in the vision of any creeps. They would have just gotten down here. Then, you can attack. And then you can attack. Okay, that's 7 attacks. If you had competent allies, you should be able to get a kill there. After that, you usually want to head down here. You're going to miss these creeps, but that's okay, because your first thing is going to take a lot of tanking. So you can just use their abilities. Polar Bear can stomp 3 times before you have to recharge mana, and of course you have the Basilius, so you're actually recharging mana as you go. You can also take some damage for your pet if you'd like to. That's fine, because you have HP too. Don't be a nit. Okay. Then you can heal your pet. Sorry, it took a little bit. a little bit of time. So you can tank this like that. You can always come back to this creep to take the creep you left behind from the one you persuaded. And since you scouted all 3 camps, you know exactly what's here. So now you can take either one. You can either take the slow or the nuke. That's completely up to you. Let's just take, I don't know, we'll take Test of Faith. You want to kind of focus on the same unit. You can do this trick again here. Oh, they didn't spawn yet. Okay, on the minute, do you see how you can see them like that? Yeah, that's pretty important. That's a pretty neat trick. So what you can do now is you can pull, right? Because you have them here. You can pull them like this. Just like that. You don't have to take the full wave because you have another creep here. So basically that's what you do. Oops. You can just level up your Holy Persuasion to give your bear some extra HP. You see how they give you extra HP when you capture them? That's pretty good to know. And you use that. Okay, here you can sack your first guy, right? And then just take the big creep again. Now you have this guy, the Satyr Hellcaller, and that gives you an unholy aura, and it can do a pretty weak nuke. Of course, you know you could gank again at any time. I leave that up to your discretion. But here, as you can see, you can just... This guy's shockwave is actually pretty low cooldown. So you can actually just do that. But whatever skill you chose to level up, you should level that up like completely. Don't split it between the two because you want to maximize your effectiveness. And then you want to get to level 5 as soon as possible, of course. You don't want your creep to die though, ever. This is pretty much it for the jungling video. From here on, once you get level 4, you're pretty much in the clear. Just gank when you can. If you die, it's not a problem. Just don't die too often, of course. So I showed you how to pick out the creeps. If you see a centaur, for example, you can do this even. See, and then now that you see that there isn't anything, you can just go here, sacrifice your creep. Yep. You can just keep on doing that. Yep, that's about it. This guy's pretty cool though. He can raise creeps, and then if when you go ganking, he can actually use a net on them. Alright, now that you have this, you can actually get 2 creeps. That's pretty useful if you ask me. Here. Just to show you Centaur. This guy is really good. This guy gives you endurance aura, which allows you to attack faster. But, you know, that's not all. Like, he can also stomp, and he's super tough. Got a whole 75 HP more. So from here on, you just gank when you can. Of course, be aware of your HP. Another thing that's important to note is that even though your hero dies, you can still use your creeps. So don't be afraid to use your creeps. As you can see, you can clearly push a tower with just 2 creeps. Alright, that's the end of the jungling video. At level 6, definitely take your ulti. Your ulti heals all your creeps as well. I suppose I should just allow you to sorry, I'm just not going to talk from here on. I'm just going to let the video do the talking for me. When I get level 6, I'll show you the ulti, its effects, and then that'll be the end of the video. Thank you for watching, and see you guys next time.